Hi, welcome. Simon here, and hope you're doing well. In this video, I'll be doing a screen replacement on a Dell XPX. As you can see, my screen is pixelated. Kind of have like a fuzzy screen all around the side, pretty much the entire screen. So you technically have to replace the whole LCD screen at this point. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to press and hold the power button to shut it off. When I look around the laptop, it looks like the bezel is kind of adhesive tape and glue onto it to the screen. So I'll be using a metal prying tool and just to pry it open. As I'm cutting off that adhesive tape, you can see the bezel is coming loose. So take your time when you pry open the bezel. You try not to damage the front facing camera. That is for your webcam. And you try not to bend it too much. There's a reason why I say that, because once you stretch out or bend the bezel, you might have difficulty to glue them back together to look nice and clean. So if it's bent, you might have these little dings on it. So just take your time while you're cutting off the adhesive and then work your way around it gently. I just let the prying to do the cutting and the separation. I do not use my finger to pry it open, because if I do that, I might put too much pressure on that bezel and eventually bend that bezel, right? So just let the cutting do its job. If it doesn't cut through the first time, come back, recut it again until you get it all out. If you have a heat gun, you can heat it up. That would be easier to get the job done. I just try not to use the heat gun because majority of the viewer, there's no sense of getting a heat gun to get the repair done. I do have a heat gun here. It'll be easier for me to do it, but I just want to make sure you guys are able to follow along with just a basic simple tools to get the screen repair, right? The replace. So another option, if you want to get things done easier, you want to get the what do you call that, the hair dryer. So get a hair dryer. You can borrow it from you know, whoever has the hair dryer from, and then just kind of heat it up. It's the same concept. The heat gun is a lot stronger, just that the hair dryer might take a longer time to warm it up, but eventually you'll get the job done as well. Alright, so I can see that the left side of it, the top and the right side is pretty much, they are free and loose to go, except the very bottom here. And of course, it takes a little bit longer time. It has a more tape to it. And I just wonder if this is a separate or together. Can't really see it. So you might want to make sure that you have the aluminum part being cut off or taping down to the screen, right? Because that is the aluminum side that is taped to the screen. So screen stay to the screen and separate it away from the bezel. I'm trying to find that little spot right there. I'm just trying to be too gentle here, which I don't think I need to. After all, you're replacing the screen anyways. It is okay if you break the screen or whatnot, in my opinion. It looks like there's a metal piece that is holding down this side of it. Okay, it is nothing that is holding down, it's just the adhesive really tipping down to the bezel. Alright, there you have it. Got a clean cut on that bezel. That little Dell logo still look pretty shiny and straight. I need to come back and clean off this aluminum piece right here that was left by the LCD screen on this side of it. Deeply cut over that LCD screen plastic. So the next step, if you want to pay a close attention to, there should have some kind of a tape that is taping down the LCD screen, because the LCD screen has no screw that holding down to it. It has to be that little tape. I wonder where is that tape. Let me find it. So make sure you do not misplace this little plastic here. That is important to level up the screen. And this little grounding piece for the static, I think that's what it's for. I actually do not see the LCD tape. How is this thing being taped down to? It's really tight the way they made it. I wonder how they get it taped down. There gotta be some kind of tape that is holding it down. I just do not find that tape. Sorry. I mean, it's first time for me on this model here, the XPX. Okay, so this gotta be the screen. And there's no the tape where I can pull the thing off. Well. Let's see. Here I do see a cable sticking on this side. Let me bring the heat gun and see if I can heat it up a little bit to see the weak spot. Once I find a weak spot, I might be able to get it out. Let's see. Cannot be that difficult to get the screen replaced. But this one really is. Well, yeah, this is a bit too much if you ask me. They shouldn't be making this screen that difficult to change. I mean, I'm cracking out that old screen already. I'm still not getting a chance to separate the LCD, and that is not good. I don't think an average guy can, like, if you I don't think my mom can do this. If my mom cannot do it, I think majority of you guys on the video might not able to do it as well. What I'm just trying to say is that this job is not easy. It's difficult, and it's dangerous too. What if the screen crack and those pieces fly into your eyes? Why would it make it so difficult? What is holding it down? They really have, like, crazy adhesive tape right there. Okay, where do you hide that little tape right there? I don't get it. Where is this tape was being hidden? Wow. Oh, this is ridiculous. I am not sure if this screen was being replaced by somebody else before, or this is the original. But yeah, this is not normal. I don't think anyone can easily replace this thing. And the tape that they're using is super sticky. It's almost like epoxy tape, where you tape it and you can never break it apart unless you just yank the whole screen out. That's what it feels like to me. Or does that mean that I have to change out the whole screen? Yeah. I still gotta finish up the job. I mean, it's already broken anyways. So let me just hit it up and continue with it. I am starting to think yeah, so you see how that tape on this one here is black and is, you know, like you can pull it and it's easy to pull the whole thing out. But this one here is different. This one is the white tape that was taped onto this side of it. And I felt that thing was really sticky and I couldn't open it up. But anyway, and also there's this little gap right there on the top that kind of tucked underneath the top here. So the screen has to be tucked underneath here to kind of hold it down. And that was also a problem for me. So, okay, let's continue with it. What I need to do is kind of open up this thing here. And get a plastic prying tool. Pry this thing up and slide the connector away. And there's another one here on this side. That is for your LCD. And voila, the whole screen just came off. And looks like that is the model for the replacement screen. If you want to buy them, just look it up at the back of it. And definitely I do not have the screen with me. I need to look around. This screen definitely looks weird. Never know, it's such a difficult way to do the screen replacement on this model. I believe you need to tuck underneath to get installed. And of course, I would consider this as a failed repair. I failed to make it easy for you and explain throughout the process was actually frustrating for me. Yeah, I do not consider this as a smooth repair. One of the most challenging screen replacement I faced today. Oh well, just live and learn. Oh, definitely you do need to have all these tools, as well as the double-sided tape, adhesive tape to retape it back again. Alright, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye now.